Ba-da-bum. Okay. Let me make sure audio's not tweaking out on me now. So 1 second here. I always have to make sure this. All right. Yeah, I just want to make sure that because it's still been bugging out with OBS, that the jazz music at the beginning of the stream seems to occasionally bug into the actual game audio for the streaming tab. So I always have to double check that. So we'll give it. So all right, we'll give a few more minutes for people to arrive before we get started here. So I figure it's, yeah, it's, I mean, if anybody watching this later, it's the, what is today? 22nd of September. It's a little early, but I figured we're right there. Let's get started with spoopy season. So I figured we'll get started with this was only recently gamed, people played it a while back, but I figured great to start the holiday out. Lovecraftian themed lighthouse game, Static Dread. Finish up a little water bottle here. All right. So, looks like that's about where we're going to start with. Let's go ahead and get started here. New game. A powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You were chosen to be its keeper. Radio receiver calling. Answer. Daddy, why can't I see you? Is our phone broken? For now, we can only hear him. Don't worry, it'll be fixed soon. Daddy has a very important job now. Don't worry, dear. We're going to be just fine. Every evening we'll be on frequency 237. We love you. I love you too. Seems like someone is knocking at the front door. Well, here's the last box. That's definitely everything. These supplies should last you for a while. I'll be back in 2 days with a new shipment. Hope you'll still be around. What am I supposed to do? Keep an eye on the lighthouse. That's it. How? Beats me. My job's simple. To bring you supplies. You just unpack everything and eat up so you don't starve at night during your shift. What's your name? Just call me Courier. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound good around here. And I never came up with a shorter one for myself. Alright, I'll go check out the lighthouse. Wait a second. What about the money? The port gave me your payment for the next 2 days. Here, take it. Take the money. See you in a couple of days. Nobody's lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one. Always served us well. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever in lighthouses and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail, and you've got work to do. All right. So, perk energy. If unlocked, energy is consumed slower at night. Eat some snacks to unlock this perk. So, as long as I am fully. Yeah, about there. Such dense forest, not exactly inviting for a walk. That's how you want to look at it. Turn Turn on the lights. $400. An ordinary bedside table. Check top drawer, locked. Bottom drawer. Inside is a picture of a black fort and some supplies. Take. Stuff that workers left here. Let's go. Inside is a broken phone and fried electronics, as well as a small note. To-do list at the lighthouse. Adjust the antenna to a wide range and protect them from overload. Replace the fuses. Check the lighthouse rotation mechanism. Get the crowbar out. Get out before sunset. Catch the ferry. Clothes left by the workers. Okay. A pack of pistachios is found in one of the jacket pockets. Okay. Fish. What do we got in here? We've got alright, so that's 2 fish, I think it's pistachios, 2 waters, and some beans. Alright, a small village. I never thought anyone would want to live here. That one's locked. A rather comfortable locker. Put that there. Someone is calling me on the radio. Alright. Respond. Is anyone there? What's taking so long? We hear you loud and clear. Finally, what took you so long? The ship's about to start. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me chief. I don't care who you were at the port before all this. Now you're demoted to button pusher at the lighthouse, and for some reason the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They even dragged some reporters here. I'll send you the clippings. Let's see. Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the port's superintendent announced emergency reactivation of the Outsmouth Lighthouse. The station, which for many years has been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. This will help preserve the seafaring in the harbor during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. Good article. If you work hard, maybe they'll write about you one day. Alright, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and turn on the lighthouse. Alright. Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shit starts. I thought to say shit starts. We'll deliver and I'll explain everything. Don't seem to true. I'll have to sit here all night checking if you mess anything up. It was also simple before, with automatics running the navigation. But no, I've got to sit here all night now, praying nothing goes wrong. I'll get to work. Now hurry up, work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the lighthouse. The switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase. To contact your family, select search for frequency using the knob tuned to 237 MHz and check. Let me go and check the desk. Got that. Radio noise, okay. $237, not too far. response received. Static noise. Home, this is Lighthouse. Home, this is Lighthouse. Do you copy? Daddy! When are you coming back? Wife, shh, quiet now. Let me talk. Hi. Say, I miss you both already. And I miss you too, Daddy. We miss you too. How was the trip? Everything okay? It's a little bit creepy, honestly. Oh, don't make it sound so ominous, or I'll start to worry you got us. Got this. Alright, I'm just glad you made it and call me. We really need to get some sleep now. Say bye-bye to Daddy. Love you, Daddy. I love you too. That was sweet. Love you. Open the door to the lighthouse to start my shift. I'm not ready yet. Alright, day one, to-do list at the lighthouse. Adjust antenna to wide range, replace KF, so it's the same thing as earlier. That's active for the radio antenna. Let's eat before the night begins. All right, let's get started here. Keep an eye on the rotation. If this radio isn't working, check the antenna. Working in the dark is dangerous. Make sure all the lights are on the lighthouse. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing drink or a snack. Falling asleep on duty is a grave sin for a lighthouse keeper. Alright, let's see, check the window. I don't see anybody. This is Chief. Let's get straight to it. Things aren't looking great. So that's a problem. Try looking at the window, maybe it'll click. But the Aurora messed everything up, fried all the electronics, and now the radio's acting up too. We used to work through channel 16, now it's just noise, like most other frequencies. So, now ships scan around for empty channels, call the port there. You gotta listen to the frequencies, pick up the ship's signal, and then guide them. Easier for land stations, we've got high frequency directional transmitter. Needs fine tuning, but at least the connection is more or less stable. That works okay between shore and island, but you can't stick that setup on a ship. Got it. Let's test it. I'm going to call you on a random frequency. Use the radio dial or arrow buttons to tune in. When you hit a channel with a stable signal, the green light will turn on. You might find a random broadcast too, but one of them will be me. I'll be waiting. Alright, so use the radio dial to, or the arrows to look for active channels with the ones that are marked green. Check that. There you go. Found me. Not so hard, right? Now you've got the ship's signal, you need to request a navigation form. Hang on, printing out a test sheet for you. How does this work? The guys at the port control prep some special forms with a map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of haphazard tech until automated navigation starts working again. Mark the route on this map from the lighthouse to Blackford Port and send it back to me. You'll be doing this for the same for arriving ships. Okay, so from the lighthouse to the Blackford Port. And then we go on to send. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, it'll do for now. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Nice job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. Let's see here. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock your pay heavily for it. Two more keepers to rotate shifts with you sailed out to you in the evening. Any other questions? I said 2 more keepers to rotate shifts with you sailed out to you in the evening. Any other questions? So I'm working by law. There must be at least 3 keepers. It's a difficult job. One person can't handle alone, especially someone like you. Why, thanks. Would we even need you if they could? Think before you ask. The port's deep in the bay with the island cliffs and strong currents between it and the open sea. Not every captain knows them, and it's nearly impossible to see anything at night. So stop whining and help ships get into port. One more thing, there's a village nearby and locals might come knocking. Remember, the lighthouse ain't your home. It's port property, so don't let anybody in. Well, good luck then. Chief out. Okay. Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see you a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, Captain of the Sturgeon. You've probably heard of me. They say I'm on the best fisherman in this island. Nice to meet you. You too, of course. It's real important to know the man who'll be guiding you into port. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper, so bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other ones are from the notes to solve the mystery. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn and can't get any shot eye, and as usual, maybe it's Aurora or just nerves. Heard that some sailors said a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Well, good luck. Oh, one more thing. You see, I have this tradition, sneaking up to the lighthouse before the voyage to watch the sunrise. Helps me connect with the sea. I've done it since I was a kid, fills me with energy. Mind if I come in here? I promise I won't touch a thing. Okay. Choices. We have choices. Technically, I'm not allowed to do it. Bring him in. But at the same time, I'm gonna go. Please, I swear I won't touch anything. Just a quick look of the sea and I'll be off. It's really important to me. Without this, the sea might not welcome me. I know I'm going to regret this, but come on in. Thanks. I remember you didn't turn me away. Tradition matters. They shape who we are. Well, I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you got a minute. At night, some items instantly restore some energy. If you're feeling tired, eat some. To connect with the ship, select search for frequency using the knob, tune to the frequency with a stable signal, and select listen. The locals are spooked. They can't get a good night's sleep, but otherwise everything's fine on the island. Stay on the island for now. We can handle this marauders ourselves. Though there are a lot of them, these nights caught today are all familiar faces. Never had trouble with these guys before, and now they lost their minds trying to rob a store. Static. I'm trying to find it. Ship signal received. Lighthouse, you copy. This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, we came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and left them adrift on the small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? I just did. That's the thing. Maybe someone used ship's call signal but don't know where to sail. I don't know. Radars work. Radars comms. Nothing's working without Aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up eventually. The question is how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over. Alright, we'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Alright, so he's upstairs. Oh, there's a boat. I'm gonna take care of that. There's a spider. Where did that come from? That didn't take long. See static, come in. Vessel, your signal is weak. Please repeat. This is Vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry, I think we've managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Z of the transport ship Pluto, requesting route to port. Okay, check the documents. From New Orleans to... Reaching to New Orleans. Well, we don't have New Orleans here. So... Old Harbor, Marshport... Receive the form. Thank you. Proceed to the port. Another boat. According to the latest reports, over 150 people have been affected by severe magnetic field disturbances. We recommend avoiding physical exercise and staying indoors. If you experience dizziness, nausea, or sudden chest pain, tell your family or neighbors and try to reach the nearest medical facility. No response. Alright. Lighthouse, we can barely see the shore. Check documents. We are going to Black Fort. Course, proceeding to port. Someone's calling me on the radio. Unknown. Everything all right? You're supposed to guard the light, yet you let that sailor near the lamp. Now he'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours. For now. What happened to Jackie? Nothing good. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. Alright. You don't understand. I'm not leaving as long as you're here. Turn off the radio. Get into bed. And in the morning, run. Run from this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Old fisherman. Well, who do we have here? New lighthouse keeper. Ah, look at you, all fancy. Some ain't right about that lighthouse, though. Wiki, darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light don't go out and try not to doze off yourself or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night will wear you down. And fish got all the good stuff in it. Eat it, yeah, we'll take it. Go on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something else. Take care now. Enough from you. Lighthouse. Nope, it's... Alright, let's turn the light on. Let's see here. Ship signal found. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake. We got them. Those bastards hijacked a small yacht and packed it full of some weird drugs. From the looks of it, this is a ship that was bringing 2 more keepers to your lighthouse. We've drifted too far out to sea. Guide us back to the port. Back to Blackfort. Well, there went my help. Understood. Give me a moment. Thank you. Proceeding to port. Seems like someone in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been covering for them all this time before the Aurora hit. It's just a hunch for now, but stay alert, please. Drake out. Help me. Hey man, she's going down fast. Yes, no, but falling asleep, I need to eat. Lighthouse, come in. This is Chief. So are you scared all alone at that lighthouse? Got a strange call. Someone told me to run. With this Aurora, a lot of crazies are crawling out. No need to chat with every single one of them. If someone's abusing the work frequency, ignore it. I'm more interested in something else, though. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone into the lighthouse? Yeah, let sailor in. I gave you clear instructions. No one is allowed in. Well, you brought this upon yourself. That'll be fine. Gotta say your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why you even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Kill him with kindness. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up some pretty laughs along the way. Meanwhile, you've got a moldy mattress waiting for you. Good luck. See you tomorrow. Completed. Day 1 done. Alright, May 15th, 1859. Today I stepped onto the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crashed against the rocks as if whispering stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family estate. Immediately upon arrival, I wrote a letter to Mary and the children, describing the best way to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea, but she should see the view from here. It's hard to knock the love of the seafoam out of an old captain. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? The lighthouse treating you right? Yeah, it's alright. That's the spirit. Listen here, I'm what folks call a fisherman. My trade's catching fish and selling them to hungry ones. Since you're new around these parts, Wiki, I'll give you a good price. Sure. I got 400. I definitely need more. Okay, I'm going to need... Okay. So what's the difference between the brain and the eye? That's all. I'm done. All right, Wiki, take care now. I'll go catch some more fish. Okay, sanity. Okay, so one's sanity. And of course, if unlocked, reduces sanity draining in dark areas. Eat the right type of item to unlock this perk. turn on lights. Alright, port can't hear you. Sorry, got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust has the entire port on edge. No one's seen anything like it in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. We couldn't find any more volunteer keepers, so you'll be working all alone. Can I handle it alone? I would fire you too, but it looks like there's no one else to do this work. So let's get to work. At least the pay is good. The courier will arrive tomorrow with new supplies. Any more questions? There's a locked rooms in the lighthouse. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. We can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. To me, that was just your imagination running wild. The tech guys say the channel is open. Anyone could have jumped in. Probably some radio enthusiasts messing with us for fun. Now that's the spirit. Get to it. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. Go talk to the kid, the wife, 237. Come in, Lighthouse. Hello, family. Sorry I put the little one to bed early today. She seemed extra tired. How are you? You'll be doing better. I don't know if you've heard, but they've declared a curfew. It's not too bad though. The little one's goes to bed early anyways. What worries me more are the looters breaking into the stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other in tough times? Should I come back? No, don't worry about it. Your job is important. Something happened on the highway and they've shut it down. Now they're bringing supplies by ship. If that stops too, the city's done for. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today. I'm going to get some rest too. Good luck, honey. Kisses. I love you. Love you too. Bye. Alright. Here are some of the spider webs. Let's go up the lighthouse first. We'll make sure we eat. Old rusty metal locker. Try to open it. It won't budge. The door is pressed shut. We'll leave it alone for now. A bunch of old boxes. Inside was an old painting and some supplies. Okay, so those might be important later. Technically, I never saw the light because the lighthouse wasn't on. Alright, let's go make sure we're fully food and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, lights are on, lights are on, lights are on. No idea if that makes any difference, honestly. More beans. Not a lot, do I? Okay, so that'll be enough to start the night. I definitely need to make sure. Alright, I think I gotta turn on the lighthouse. Night 2. I think I have to start at 15. Alright, come in. This is Chief speaking. We've got news from the Coast Guard. They suspect drugs might be smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. They'll handle the rest. Check the ship form and look at the ship's purpose. What about large cargo ships with containers? If they said all cargo ships, that means all. Why do you have the urge to dig into instructions? Because I ought to make sure we are doing things right. What if I send them something that isn't a cargo ship? As usual, I'll be checking on you and reviewing complaints and handing out fines. Seems clear enough. Alright, then get to work. And remember, no one is allowed in the lighthouse. Keep out. There's a kid. Incoming signal. There's an issue with your rotation mechanism. Go up the tower and restart it, or some ships won't see the light. Different painting than earlier, I think. Alright, search frequency, listen. What the hell? I've been scanning for 3 days, but that damn Aurora. Frequencies keep changing. If the station was on one channel in an hour, it could be on another. How are we supposed to maintain radio contact? Everything's scrambled. Noise, old broadcast. Why is this even happening to us? No response. Alright, ship signal received. Lighthouse, come in. This is James Pryor speaking. Anything interesting I see? The sea is quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. It's like there's a haze. How are you doing? All good. Can check the documents. We are at fishing ship to Blackfort. Course received, entering the harbor. Thanks for the light. I got a kid wandering around out there. Boat. We have a boat. Search for frequencies. Just go down. Nope, nothing there. Go up. During a night patrol, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of pirates who had seized a small yacht. 2 fatalities reported. They were found by the Coast Guard on Rockfall Island. Today, a meeting was held with Blackfort administration, port authorities, and the sheriff. Concerns are raised about new drug emerging in the city. Alright, ship signal received. Come in, Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in, you really supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the islands. Turns out it was worth it. I didn't really do much. Don't sell yourself short. Keep doing your job well, and we'll deal with this Aurora. We'll need to figure out who's covering for these smugglers at the port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to Deep Creek, but I guess you have already instructions already. Now you can navigate me to the Coast Guard. Did you get anything out of the pirates? Not yet. They're just dumb runners. Got the shipment without ever meeting the supplier. Stole a ship to stay under the radar. They were supposed to unload without seeing the next link in the chain too. We need someone higher up in this operation. What kind of drug is it? It's called Ember. Nasty stuff. Let me tell you, it shuts down almost the entire nervous system, but it gives you an inhuman strength and a sense of euphoria and invincibility. On Ember, you lose all control and your aggression spikes. Extremely dangerous substance. Alright, he wants me to go to Deep Creek. Oh, I meant to go over here. Copy that. Thanks, heading to port now. We'll be in touch. Go check on the light. Everything's good. You're still here. Let's see what you're made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. Can you save them, Keeper? Hi, dude. All right. Where was the switch for this one? Ah, right there, okay. Oh ho, good evening, Keeper. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick I feared my lantern would go out. I am the Elder in Outsmouth. Sorry to trouble you, but have you heard any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. So far he hasn't been in touch. He should have been back by now. I'm getting worried. He stopped by here before his voyage yesterday. Maybe he got held up somewhere on the way or went into town. He mentioned the old Keeper's journals? That's a dark story, Keeper. This lighthouse swallowed the old Keeper and his whole family. The journal should tell you what happened, but the first one ends far too abruptly. I reckon it's important for you to learn about it. That's why I asked Jackie to bring it to you. Oh, what happened to Jackie now? Alright, I need to get back to work. He's the only son I have left. No more children, no wife. Mind if I come up to the lighthouse? I'll wait for him there. It's been his favorite spot as boy. I know this ain't no place for visitors, but I won't be in the way. I'll just wait. I can't let anyone look. Look, just let me ease my heart a little, eh? I'll wait up the top for him. Can't sleep. No means no. I'm sorry. Well, to hell with you then. Fine. I'll wander around until he shows up. Farewell. That saved your flippin' life, dude. I want you gone. All right, we got a boat. All right, lighthouse, we're glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to Harbor Peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for comfort's breeze. Please take the shape. No words will I withhold this time. Our fate compels me to convey. We rise in song, in voice and rhyme. The symphony has come your way. Why are you singing? What songs? What nonsense do you hear? I think you've lost your mind tonight. Do I detect a hint of sneer? Or have you drunk too much delight? Okay. From New York shores, we took a group to show them wonders all around. But trouble's grasp now slows our troop. I beg you, guide us to the ground. Okay, so cruise ship. I thank you, friend, with all my heart. So glad you're here to play your part. Lighthouse, come in. This is Missy from Blackfort University. Yesterday, Jackie, the fisherman from the Sturgeon, set sail from Outsmouth. Have you received any signals from him? I asked him to check out a strange island spotted by other fishermen. I had nothing from him so far. I'm worried about him. He was supposed to come back during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest, and what they say on the news is complete nonsense. What's on your we, yes, we're dating, or at least trying to, when he docks in Blackfort. But it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. What did the flare do to the electronics? Have you ever heard of a Carrington event? Almost 200 years ago, there was another powerful flare that nearly destroyed the telegraph network. Well, this flare is 10 times more powerful and a bunch of charged particles, high velocity, high voltage. That's why everything is fried. For those who don't know, the Carrington event was a solar flare, coronal mass ejection, that hit us early in the Industrial Revolution. Took out a big chunk of some electronic networks that were already around. But because we were just starting off, it didn't affect us that bad. But that is a severe condition we are worried about. It's another coronal mass ejection solar flare big enough to create another event. So that is an actual thing that happened. No idea. There's nothing like it on the maps for that area. Well, they used to hide it well, and now when they're run out of resources, they can't maintain the cover-up anymore. I don't know, but I'd really like to find out what they were hiding there. Sounds like you need to get some sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting, but I managed to get through to the administration. At first, they tried to shut me out, as usual, but Dean stepped in, and now we're getting the green light to set up a research station. You should have seen the sheriff's eyes. I'll expose all of them. Oh, happy to help. I hope together we can figure out what or who we actually need to protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Thanks for listening to me. You're welcome. I hope Jackie's alright. Missed you out. Is that a Cyberpunk reference? Because Jackie and Misty were relationships in Cyberpunk 2077. Is that a Cyberpunk reference? It might be. Hi, kid. What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. There's someone in them. Someone's looking through them. Someone else. Hello. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? Ah, hi, woman. How you doing? Young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept talking and talking. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. We got lost during our evening walk. The boy can't sleep. We'll be going now. Good night. Alright, ship signal, lighthouse, come in, yacht luxurious speaking, guide me to static noise. There it is, the ship bringing ember to the city. Crates of glowing joy, clouding minds. Send it to me, Keeper. Protect the city from this plague. Destroy the yacht and everything inside it. Why should I believe you? I'm giving you a chance, Keeper. A chance to take your fate and the fate of your loved ones into your own hands. Go on. Save them from the new drug. Destroy that ship. How do you know this? I see everything. A regular yacht with glowing hold full of glowing poison. A regular yacht with a captain hoping you won't notice anything. A regular yacht docking at a major city in the dead of night during curfew. Give me that yacht or Ember will flood the streets. You have been warned. Lighthouse, lighthouse, you cut out. Please guide me to Blackfort Port. What are you doing in the middle of the night? Doesn't the curfew only apply on land? I'll dock at Blackfort and get some sleep. I just really need to get there quickly. The sea's rough. Why the rush? Look, you do your job and I do mine. If you're hinting at wanting something in return, I think I can arrange that. Just guide me to the city. Oh. You transferring drugs? What? Of course not. I was just out at sea and decided to head back to port. Nothing unusual. Technically, yes. Let's check the documents. He is... Do I send it to the entity or do I... Deep Creek? Let's go to Blackfort. Should I? Well, should I go? You know, for this playthrough, we're going to send it to the entity. Oh, I hope these coordinates are right, thanks. You finally understood. They're yours. You decide. Feels good to be in control, doesn't it? Enjoy while you can. Yeah, I'll take it. Yep, chicken, wait a second. I need to eat. I don't need Cthulhu-esque writings around my building. Thank you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Today, loyalty levels reached a new high. The people thank the power. This belief is the first step. If you remember yesterday, you're already a heretic. Big Brother is watching. Lighthouse, come in. This is a sea catcher. We've got some kind of monstrous thing on the board. Take a look. Deep one. Hold out near that strange island not far from the harbor. Guide us to the port and we'll hand it over to the scientists. Is it still alive? Nah, the thing's dead. It was just floating out there. We're passing a ways off from the island, saw it bobbing around, so we just picked it up. Seen the sturgeon? You mean Jackie? Haven't seen him, but we didn't get too close to the island either. Maybe he was docked over there. Alright, so he is fishing vessel Blackfort. Receiving your form. Alright, heading to the harbor. We'll get this beast to the city. Alright, ship Orca here. Do you copy? Cargo transport. How was your journey? The sea's quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. It's like it's a haze. How's the ship? Everything's fine. Okay, they want me to see. We're looking at a cargo ship. Everything's got to go to Deep Creek. Sorry, guys. Copy that, Lighthouse. Entering the harbor. I'm running out of food. Shoot. Oh god, finally the shift is over. Don't like all these stories about the island damn auras messing everything up. I think it's only going to get worse. How could it get any worse? The electronics don't work, satellites are falling from the sky, and now it seems people are starting to lose their minds. Ugh. The hell with all this, I'm going to bed. Alright. Today I received a letter from Mary. The ship should be here in 2 weeks. I have started to settle into the lighthouse. The villagers are helping me. Some of them donated their unwanted belongings. Life on such a remote island is difficult and dangerous. The village elder says that it is especially difficult in winter. There's almost no food left. But with my experience in trade and my late father's fortune, I think we can create a paradise here. Good evening, Keeper. Here, fresh supplies from the port for you. Everything's been all right. A lot of strange things going out in our harbor these days. I'd be best heading back before the sun sets, but first got a couple more things to deliver. The key to a generator. Yep, the port controls sent it along here, so to go. It unlocked the generator room. Hope it'll be enough. A payment, of course. Here's your pay from the port. It's all there. All right, that's sorted out. What else? Maybe you'd like to buy something, or... what's new in the city? It's all mighty suspicious, Keeper. There's less Ember around for sure. But folks are on edge. Food's scarce. Bunch of pharmacies shut down. Looters roam at night. Gotta board up all the doors and real tight. And now there's talk of some monsters showing up. What if folk in the city are turning into mutants too? Nah. You know, I've lived alone all my life. Moved here when I was still a student. And well, just kind of stuck around. Never really found my place anywhere. Now it's just me, my little boat, and a shack on the shore in the city. What you got selling? 385. That, take that, take that, take that. That. Alright, anything else to buy or no? Well, let's see here. Is there actually... I got 265. All right, take care, Keeper. Good luck with your shift. I'll be back with a fresh catch of supplies the day after tomorrow. All right, when unlocked, increase movement speed while running. Eat the right type of items to unlock this perk. Fine. All right, let's go look around the house real quick. Make sure there's nothing I need to do before I... And some cool posters from some supplies. New box, okay, we'll go out there. Key lies between the tools. The crowbar is under high voltage. You should turn off the generator first. Do that before the day starts. Well, feeling proud of yourself? You brought that captain and his sea monster straight into the city. Now with all the reporters are running wild. What was I supposed to do? Keep him in the harbor till morning? I don't know. The sheriff said today that this fishman, well, they started appearing not just at sea. A couple of houses in the city have been sealed off due to some strange illness. We haven't told the public yet, of course, so you better keep quiet too. The last thing we need right now is more panic. What's going on in the city? Fear. People are hoarding like they did during COVID, locking themselves inside, barely stepping out. At least there's less Ember now. I don't know who to thank for that. Either way, everyone's on the edge. I can't imagine what will happen when they find out about the mutations. How should I know? Reports say people are normal during the day, but at night something happens to them. Some just disappear. Some are found dead with mutations. Scientists investigating should have some recommendation by morning, but rumors are already spreading through the city. That's the right attitude. Turn on the lighthouse and I'll prep the instructions for tonight. I want to go talk to the family. Come in, family? Daddy? Cough, cough. Hi, honey. Are you doing okay? How are you? I'm all right, but I've come down with something. I don't like it. She's been out of energy for 2 days now, and that cough is so harsh. We tried to see our doctor today, but the lines were appalling there. Boy, call someone to the house? Don't worry, I'll figure it out. She doesn't have a fever yet, but I want someone to check her lungs just in case. Will I get candy? Cough, cough. See, bravest girl, of course, You're my bravest girl, of course you'll get one. Alright, let's say goodbye now. It's time to get some rest. Bye-bye. Bye, Daddy. Miss you. Good luck with your work. Alright, so... right, pull it out. Okay. Okay, so I've got that. Have the crowbar. So we gotta deal with the generator now. That wasn't what I wanted to pick up. This is what I want to pick up. $265. Okay, lights are on. Lights are on. Let's eat. Get started for the day. All right. So the university got themselves an entire island. They set up pontoons and established an emergency port there. Now, if ships reporting strange findings, you need to guide them to that island. Okay, guide our cargo ships to the coast guarding Deep Creek. Ships with anomalies must be guided to the research station at Mystic Point. Other ships must be guided to the destination and, of course, to Blackfort if there's nothing there. I'll be checking to make sure you don't screw this up as usual. What's strange and what's not? You know, a dead fishman. That's strange. A drone captain who claims he saw sea monsters? That's classic. I think you'll figure it out. How am I supposed to tell what's strange, what's just... Ask them to fax you some proof. We handed out special devices for that today. If they send it, then they've got something the scientists will want. Understood? but I doubt that you'll last long. Have the productive night out there. Chief out. Someone at my door. Oh, Keeper, good evening. The sturgeon still didn't show up today. I can't for the life of me figure what Jackie's been doing out there so long. Want to come up to the lighthouse again? No need to bother you like that. I just wanted to say when he gets back in touch, let me know, will you? Here's the frequency for my radio. Alright then, I'll be in touch. Well, that was interesting. Oh, there's some script up there. Gotta take care of that. Take care of that. Is there any other script you need to be aware of? He seems restless. Yeah, he is. What's that? Are those animals among the trees? Why are they staring at the lighthouse like that? With glowing eyes. Because... Lighthouse, I hope I can get out of here soon. There's strange cracks and rustling everywhere. When I'm working on the wall, the damn cube fell on me. There are some hollows behind the crosses, and apparently some mechanisms. I don't even want to check those. If you're the loser who was sent here to work at night, I don't envy you. But I tried to make sure the lighthouse works properly. Keep it safe. A cube with a strange symbol on one side. Okay. Okay, the light is turning. Good. Hold on a second, I gotta stretch. Ugh. Okay, I had to stretch real quick. Awfully quiet. Let's check on the generator room. Everything seems to be going on here. Alright, radio station says it's disconnected. Okay. Alright, Lighthouse, we are approaching. Please provide a course. Okay, how was your journey? The course is steady, but it feels like we're being nudged slightly off course. Are you doing okay? We're holding on. A few people mentioned strange dreams. It's probably just the nerves. Okay, heavy cargo, they're going to Deep Creek. Understood. Course confirmed. Heading to port. Keeper, this is Captain Drake. Come in. During a patrol today, we found a wreck of a yacht packed with ember. There were 2 mutilated bodies on board. An ill life and ill end, sure, but it's a shame we didn't get them alive. But now I think I know where this poison is coming from. I need to make a stop in Blackport, then I'm heading straight to the source of this ember. Give me the navigation. Isn't dangerous? Go? Of course. Of course it's dangerous. But what choice do we have? If we can't find that rat in our house, it's time to look for its nest in the basement. Alright? I am not telling him I'm the one who sent him that direction to die. Received. Thanks, head into port. We'll be in touch. incomprehensible murmuring, and I don't let him look through the porthole. At the depth of 4,800? Come in, come in. This is Steve. We found them. 3 of them. They're on the ground having seizures. Looks like withdrawal. Never seen anything like it. They're not tough anymore without that ember. Lighthouse, this is Misty from Research Station. Any news from Jackie? Nothing yet. Oh, Jackie. If he shows up, bring him straight to us at the research station. We're closer than the port, and we won't shut him up if he found something out there. All right, so guide the sturgeon to Mystic Point. Do not send him to his father. Happening in the city, like they tell us anything. The sheriff was hiding something, but I found that there were 3 cases. All 3 people from the same house either disappeared or mutated. But their neighbors, who either stayed awake all night or slept with a nightlight, they're completely fine. These mutations are not natural, and it's obviously some kind of weapon, which is tested on us. Jackie means that we've been planning to move to Boston together once we saved enough. I know that his father wouldn't approve. He thinks I'm some kind of lunatic, or maybe he's in on it. I just like the sheriff, but we really do love each other. His overprotectiveness is driving me up the wall. Jackie and I aren't even officially together because he doesn't want to upset his dad. I get it. Jackie's his only child, but this constant hovering. I'll let you know when it turns up. Thank you. We can't let them take him. I think he's already gone. Is that wall molding? Oh, hey there, Wiki. How about some fish? Got plenty, but the town folk acting like they've lost their minds today. Nobody wants my catch. They're slamming doors in my face, giving me looks like I owe them something. What's going on in the village? They've gotten real prickly and downright mean. Won't even look at me in the eye when I walk past. It's like they think I'm carrying their kids in my sack. Not fish for supper. Reckon it's just their nerves talking. See what you got. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's see, 265. Okay, that's awake, and stamina awake. All right, let's go with that. All right, Wiki, back to your work. When you're good folks. You don't slam doors in my face like the rest. Take care now. Bye. There, I put my lighthouse hat. What am I looking at? Can't clean you. Thank you. And there's a boat. Alright, we got a Evernet 310. I hear them coming in. No creaking floorboards, no door slamming, just that presence. The air changes. If you lie still and pretend to be asleep, they leave. But if you so much as twitch. Alright, Lighthouse, come in. Heard them scientists are gathering all sorts of weird critters. Guide us there. Their way. We found something mighty strange. Send photo proof, please. Sure thing. Take a look at this. It was a sight, huh? Bright, little balls bobbing on the waves. Alright, is the ship in good shape? You bet. My baby's ridden out worse waves than this. We're holding steady. How's the crew? We're holding up, but something like scurvy's hit us hard. Got a couple of fellas losing teeth. And me? My hair's falling out. Gotta get to shore soon, grab some vitamins. Alright, so we gotta go to Mystic Point. Finally, time to make some good coin off these glowing balls. Come in. I can barely hear you. This is Vessel Pluto. Can you hear me? Pluto, is that you? Filth. The real Pluto arrived at the port 2 days ago. This is filth, risen from the waves, seeking to flood the city. You want to protect your loved ones? Give Pluto to me. And what if the first ship? Know your place, pup. Hand that ship over to me and you'll earn my favor. Refuse and you'll feel my wrath. I'm watching you, Keeper. This is my lighthouse. And you'll do as I say, or very soon you'll disappear. What do you want from me? The lighthouse is power. Power over light and dark. Over fate itself. Power that doesn't belong in the hands of insignificant insects. So either you prove yourself worthy, or I'll destroy you. Give me my comms back. Hand that ship over to me. Let the darkness swallow this filth. Sorry, I think I managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Z, cargo ship Pluto, requesting passage support. Yeah. You don't remember talking to us? Of course not. We've been at sea this whole time. We're just now arriving. Never missed the shore, that's for sure. Please guide us support. Entire crew is utterly exhausted. I'll have to send you to the Coast Guard. As you say. That might actually be better. Let them deal with our cargo. Let's check documents. Do I want to sacrifice this ship as well? You know what? I did the first one. We're going to do this. We're going to go the dark path. Course received. Proceeding as directed. No one can take you from me. Do you feel it? Use it, Keeper. Okay, where's my light switch? Okay, use your flashlight and ceiling lights to fight off spawns of darkness. Avoid direct contact and don't leave them unattempted. What is my flashlight then? I just can't. Oh, what's this world coming to? Oh, Keeper, why is it so hard to be a parent? You give them everything and then they up and vanish without trace. Grab yourself a drink, your boy will be back by morning. I hear you, I do. And yet, this old father's heart of mine just won't rest easy. Jackie, your only child? Had a brother, a twin. But the sea took him from me. Since then, it's just been me and Jackie. What about his mom? She passed on when Jackie was just a little baby. I raised him and his brother on my own. Back then, I was strong, sea-hardened man. But now, well, the years catch up with us. I'll let you know when he turns up. Thank you, Keeper. Now get back to work. There's plenty of riding on you tonight. Okay, he's back there. Few villagers have gathered outside. Gotcha. Ship soon received. Lighthouse, we need to get to the research station urgently. Okay, is everything okay? Okay? How can it be okay? How do we get rid of this thing? Hurry up and guide us. Okay, I need a foot anomaly. Oh, come on. I don't know what it is, but I need to get it off the ship now. Okay, we're heading to the anomaly. Thanks for heading to the harbor. We're seeing a strange creature washing ashore. Wait, something's coming out of its womb. It looks like a human. There's a placenta attached to its hand, and it started crying. Alright, ship, what do we got? Lighthouse, come in. This is Myron Kamuchi from the fishing trawler Black Whale. We just returned from a trip and thought we had the biggest haul ever, but all the fish are dead. Please guide us to the research station. Okay, quick proof? Yes, of course, sending it now. Take a look for yourself. Good Lord Almighty. Okay. Thank you. All right, come on in. Thank you, Keeper. I'll be in the tower watching the sea above. If you get a free moment, come up to chat. Yep, I will be getting in trouble for that, but I don't care. Sounds like it's not turning. No, it's turning. Alright, we got a boat. Okay. Alright, Fitch, copy. Guess what? My radio still works. We've been sitting in the safe, and when that EMP hit, that shielded it. Fried all the electronics, so now I only listen to the radio. Man, it's pure chaos in the city right now. Fitch, you hear me? Is this thing even on the right frequency? Come in, come in. This is Steve. We found them. 3 of them. They're on the ground. Okay, have seizures. Looks like with withdrawal. Yeah, you've said that already. You bypass it twice. Lighthouse, we can barely see the shore. We're drifting badly, need guidance. What's the situation on board? Everything's fine. What's the build speed like? The sea is quiet. Okay. Passenger ship, Old Cove. Okay, I'm gonna go to Old Harbor. Okay, where's Old Harbor? Of course, proceeding to port. Anyone there? Guide us to the scientists. We all need to get checked out. Some kind of proof? I don't have anything, but I'm telling you something is not right. Everyone's coughing. It's got to be from the Auroras. Is everyone alive? Everyone's alive, but not feeling good. Some crewmates have a fever and chills. I'm telling you, the Auroras messed them up. Alright, well. He wants me to go to Mystic Point. We're going to the Mystic Point. Alright, got coordinates heading to the harbor. Yep, I'll take the fee. I need to eat. JR. Interference. Hell? Lighthouse, come in. Anyone there? This is a sturgeon. Thought you'd crash. We were close. The whole crew is dead. I'm the only one left, but I'm badly hurt. I don't know how much longer I can hold out. Send me the coordinates. One moment. Why are you scaring me like this? Sorry, I was just nearby. I heard my familiar voice. Yes, it's him. Please guide him here to the village. I know I can help him here. I know what to do. Let's see here. Scientists have medics. Listen, I know the sea. I know how to help him. Trust me. So what? I've survived every illness Jackie's ever brought home. Doesn't matter. Bring my son to me. I think Jackie would want Missy. That woman. She's the cause of all these problems. She won't help him with anything. I'll decide myself. I'm warning you, Keeper. Bring the ship to me or we may never see Jackie again. That's it. I won't bother you anymore. I'll prepare to meet him. Alright, should I guide you to you, Missy, or your father? Please, I don't understand. Please, just send me the coordinates. Okay, Gonna cost me, I know. But she requests, I'm gonna do that. Receiving the form. I hope Dad will be okay there. Alright, my routine is finally settled. I sleep through most of the day, and in the evening I prepare for duty, tending to the mechanisms. I still berate myself for the bribe, but I believe it was worth it. This lighthouse is perfect for us. I'm glad I could see that for myself, without having to share it with 2 other vagrant workers. My family is still not here, and I am starting to lose my peace of mind. Today I hired a boatman, gave him nearly all of my savings, and sent him to look for them. Are they delayed by the weather, or did something worse happen? I'm so proud of you, darling. We miss you, but you have to keep going. What you're doing is very important for us and for everyone. You did what you could for Jackie. I hope he'll be happy with his girlfriend. You can do it, Daddy. All right, chapter 1. We've done. So I've got a couple of those. Keeper, I ain't gonna lunge at me, right? I won't. What's going on? Oh, it's all kinds of awful. I went out with some fish to sell them, and the townsfolk see if they'd be fine to buy some. I was minding my own business, and out of nowhere, this old lady came running out of her house with a knife, hollering something fierce like a devil. I grabbed my sacks and ran faster than a rabbit. Though my heart stopped, came running straight to you. Where is she down here now? Well, once I got close to the lighthouse, she turned back. Maybe she just wanted to be gone. Ain't got a clue. But hey, since I'm here, how about you buy something? Not scared to head back into town? Scared? Of course I am, but what else can I do? Gotta live somewhere, gotta earn my keep. Alright, Wiki. Watch out for the old grannies now, you hear? will eat in a bit. All right, you're still here? Take a look at the news. Looks like the Coast Guard lost our best captain. Oh, how will we manage without him? He. Big loss. Very persistent captain, I say. Yeah, you're in on it, Chief. You remind me a bit of you. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this whole story gives me hope. Hope that you'll disappear one day, too. You didn't have any conflicts. I didn't have any conflicts with anyone. I'm just a big old teddy bear. Yeah, screw you too. Who would care about that here? It's a small town. Everyone comes to the light fast. At least now it's clear that why he was always snooping around. Clean things up. Here. No villagers in sight. Where'd they all go? So some villagers decided to take a walk in the forest with a knife. Daddy! Alright, sweetie, let me talk to him. Here, drink some water. She seems to be getting worse. Maybe I should come back. No, don't. I can handle this. We finally saw the doctor today. She still has a fever. He prescribed antibiotics and said it's a bronchitis. We need to start treatment so it doesn't turn into pneumonia. I went to 3 pharmacies today that didn't have what I needed, and the third had been looted. You're gonna go out tomorrow? Yes, it was too late to keep searching today, and it's hard to, with her being like this. We'll be okay. If nothing else, I'll ask some friends or try old-fashioned remedies. So I love you all. Alright, Bunny, say goodnight to Daddy. Good night, Daddy. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow, love. No response, but yeah, it's got something there. Check. Okay. Hold on a second. We've fixed. All right, let's make sure everything's clean on and the like. Hmm. I wonder if it'll let me open that crate up here. Let's see, examine the locker. There's many old books in the locker, and one of the books there's a partially preserved note. Eleanor's note. This will be my last entry. I will leave it here with my collection. Seems like everything's ready. The last step is to leave behind my physical essence. This is my only chance to help him, to try and bring him back. I have to try, even at the cost of my own life. Do not follow me, as it will only bring you suffering. Poor condition, but there is something else behind them. Behind the book is a cube with a strange symbol. Oh, cube 2. Alright. Actually, should I go up and check, make sure there's no markings up here I need to be aware of? Doesn't look like it. Alright, down we go. Alright, so we got rid of all of that. We'll do one more sweep of the house before I start the night. After I readjust myself, good lord, cannot talk. Okay, everything's correct here. I don't have the key for there. Large locker. Moving the mic. There we go. I don't really have a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and get started for the night. $11 more nights of this. We'll see if I can do it. Alright, so come in. So we're practically out of docks, and there are no resources to open a new port. And you get to be the one giving them the bad news. You'll get fined, that's not changing. If I say there's no space, there's no space. Double check that destination port. Why the quarantine? Everyone you talk to needs to be checked for infection. More stupid questions, it's just a term. The ships are really just waiting for morning. You never change. Why would I? Same job, boring as ever. Maybe I should take a vacation. Good thing you're here. Someone's got to work. Chief out. Alright, so ships with anomalies must be guided to the research station. Ships must be guided to the design port. If reported, direct them to the quarantine zone until morning. If you can hear me, it means you're still holding on. I know it's hard, but you're not alone. There's light even in the longest nights. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Remember who's waiting for you at home. We're still here. Musical interlude. The melody dissolves into noise of the broadcast. Lighthouse, we're approaching. Everything all right? The ship, it doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment and loose the next. What's the visibility like? Everything's fine, nothing unusual. Okay. Alright, ships of knowledge must be guided to the research station. Ships must be guided to the designated ports. If the port is unreachable, direct them to the quarantine zone. Let's see here. Sandport. Okay, so the port is unreachable. I'm assuming that's what they mean, because Sandport is not. Understood. Course confirmed. Heading to port. Really? Is that the same boy holding that from the bushes? What does he want from me? Oh, there he is. There's strange groans coming from the woods. Oh, you are a big guy right there, aren't you? Yeah, right there in the middle. Alright, search frequency. Ship signal received. Unintelligible. Ah, so you're the lighthouse keeper everyone's talking about, running this whole harbor now. They call me Don Dwally. Funny our paths haven't crossed until now. Who's this? Oh, unfortunately we haven't been introduced yet. But you did us a great service yesterday. The Captain Drake, he was quite upset. So upset, in fact, that he stormed into my island all by himself, and that's going to cost him dearly. That's what's got with Drake. He's going to pay the hefty price for trying to interfere with me, but that's not why I'm here. I just wanted to thank you. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to push that zealous officer into making such foolish moves. I expect a little package for my gratitude today. What have you done? You're supposed to shine a light on the sea but help my people, but you brought Jackie to his death. The cold hands of those medics and that Misty. At least they had a chance. His only chance was here on this island. And you took that from me, but I know the sea. I know what needs to be done. Don't stand in my way again, Keeper. You'll regret it. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure I will. 'Cause this is a horror game. Still moving like it should. The crab that pulled out had an eye on each claw. At night, those eyes blinked and whispered in a dead language. The crew panicked and ran for the fog. No one has seen them since. Now they only come in dreams, wet, red. They are watching me. You can't prove it, not to doctors, not to friends, not even to yourself. When they arrive, everything freezes. Not a single particle trembles, not a shadow stirs. They know when you're listening, they know when you're pretending, they know when you're breathing wrong. Alright, Lighthouse, come in. This is Echo, the yacht to Blackford. Are you okay? Everything's fine. What's the business like? Nothing out of the ordinary. Documentation. To Blackford. Understood. Course confirmed. Heading to port. Make sure there's nothing here I need to be aware of. Nope. There's a boat. It's been an hour, but they're still walking around. Saw two at the crossroads. No flashlights, and their eyes, they're glowing. Listen, be careful now, even when you're just moving around the house. They're watching for lights, knocking on doors and windows, but you can't turn off the light. You know that. Curfew, it's not for us. You get it? It's for them. They're waiting for us in the dark. They're coming into our homes. Alright, Mom said if I talked about them again, they're giving me pills. I was supposed to keep my eyes shut, but one time I opened my eye, just one. He was looking at me from the corner, faceless, motionless, just standing. Alright. Edgar Diaz, please guide us to Mystic Point. We found a really strange statue and want to hand it over to the scientists as soon as possible. Please send me a photo. Yes, of course. Just a second. We stumbled upon it near some island, thought it was a person at first. Ooh. We're fine. Everyone's just scared to get back on deck. Okay, let's go ahead and take you to Mystic Point. Great, proceeding onward. The elders rallying the villagers and what they're talking about. They're coming to take care of me. Lighthouse, this is Misty. We failed. Jackie died? Yes, he and his entire crew, they're all gone. We tried to resuscitate it, but we really tried, but his heart just couldn't take it. Oh God, why? Why did it have to end this way? Are you alright? When we carried him off the ship, he was still alive. With every minute, he grew weaker and weaker. If only he'd arrived a bit earlier. If only we'd brought the defibrillators straight to him. Maybe... Oh no. What happened to them? The ship was in perfect condition, but they were all dead. The medics demanded we all wear full hazmat suits. I couldn't even touch him one last time. He looked at me, smiled so softly, so warmly, and then they carried him away. I shouldn't be dumping all this on you. I wanted to thank you for giving me a chance to see him one last time. Thank you for bringing him to us. We'll figure out what happened. I will stop this, I promise. Alright, I should get back to work. Take care, Keeper. Grumpy? Where's your nanny? I like your eyes. They're beautiful. But they don't belong to this world. Your eyes, they changed this place. The more you look. How am I changing it? Do you have children? Yes. Interesting. Alright, I have to go. So this is where you run off to, young man. Apologize, Keeper. We'll be heading home now. Have a good night. Alright, well, I got a few... yep. Big old... Take care of that. You're flickering. Turn you off on. Feed your eyes with wonder. Live as you would drop dead in 10 seconds. Open your eyes to the world. It's more fantastical than any dream made and paid for in a factory. Take care of that boat. Oh, no, the boat's gone. Oh, you're glowing. Interesting. I thought you were dead, my love, but there you are, flesh and blood. What did he do to your eyes? He took everything, my voice, my life, my family. The waves whisper their secrets, but I don't understand what you want from me. What year is it? Tell me, how long have I been at sea? Hull temperature stabilized, engine 2 and 3 at nominal. Have the coast transmitter plan to sector 11. This is the second time I'm repeating this. We see signal lights. Good evening. I want to turn my whole ship over to the scientists. The crew? The crew? It's just me here. I've been living low on this yacht for 3 days. Aside from the voices, is the ship in good shape? Voices are no joke, you hear me? Take me to the scientist. Got anything strange? What photos? I can feel it. When I sleep, it talks to me. Alright, he wants me to go. Finally, I'll be rid of it. Hey, he wanted to go there. I sent him there. Alright, so anybody... Alright, something really can be heard in this frequency. The last notes drown down static. 25.03.23XX EAS alert medical emergency event log. DB event comment added. Text to analyze complete. Eventity God not found. EAS alert system shutdown event log. Interesting. I'm trying to get him, but it's overshooting him. Oh, good grief. There's an unmarked buoy drifting, possibly dislodged by the storm. Copy, your last maneuver was not logged. Repeat. Green preparing the anchor. I'm trying. It's not giving me the ship. I told you you hear it. I knew it before they did. There's no way 4 people disappear and the only one left is that old granny who sleeps with the lights on. What the hell is going on, Mike? Mike, are you there? You didn't fall asleep on me, did you? Oh, Jiminy Criminy, how many times have I go to... This is Peaceful speaking. Over. We're carrying a hull full of medical supplies to St. John. But it seems we're straight off course. Please navigate us. We have a quarantine zone organized. That makes sense. We can spend the night here and head out in the morning. Awaiting navigation. That's what he told me to do. Come in, Keeper. Thank you so much. We'll head to St. John in the morning. Over. Oh, good. No, this ain't good, Wiki. She's watching me now, Wiki. I was fishing, you know, turned around and there she was, that old granny standing in the bushes smiling at me. With a knife? Don't know what she was holding. Figured best to keep my distance, so I ended up wandering over here to you. She attacked you, damn near missed my britches, reeled in my line, packed up my bags, and shuffled off quick as I could. Alright, what are you gonna do? What's there to do? If it's my fate to meet my end by the hands of an old granny, then so be it. I'll still gather some courage sitting here with you, then head on my way home. Whatever happens, happens. Take care, Wiki. I'll let you know if it goes tomorrow. Maybe Granny got some crush on me, eh? Still got some charm left in these old bones. Alright, then farewell. Alright, is there any potent? Nothing there. Gotta worry about. Nope, there's something right there. Looks like the light is not moving. Okay. Confirmed docking time, we're 17 minutes behind schedule. Unidentified vessel at 2 o'clock. Lights off, moving parallel course. What do we do? Wind, 5 knots. Alright, emergency, we got an emergency, picked up a kid. Found him clinging to some wreckage in the middle of the ocean. We brought him on board, but something's off. He's not human. Alright. His eyes are completely black and he's got gills. We decided the university is the best place for him. Ah, creepy. Okay. Thank you, proceeding to port. Anything else I need to be aware of? Human. Yeah, soil's different around here. And the rules too, by the looks of it. Why'd you just open the door like that? Don't you got a peephole for or what? Door's old. You got yourself a fine place here. You living here all by your lonesome? I'll suppose let strangers in. At first glance, you look alone. But if you dig just a little deeper, wonder how long he's sticking around. We'll see. I'll be going now. You've got a problem, Keeper. You shouldn't have left your family alone on the shore. Or what, huh? You're gonna threaten me? You're just a helpless little watcher, locked up in your box. Go on, try to step outside. You can't. What? Your boss decided to visit them this morning. To comfort them, offer them his support. You mean he wants to seduce her, you fool? Use your wife, just to humiliate you, you miserable worm. Alright, what do you suggest? That chief, he's gone too far. Humiliating you, bossing you around, finding you, and now this. Aren't you tired of it? Guide me to the port. I'll make sure your chief disappears. What are you? I am your salvation. I am your death. I am your fear, your dread. Well, I mean, we're doing the dark stuff. Let's check the documents. I'll take care of him. For both of us. There's no one at the door. On the ground, an envelope reads for Drake. Curious. If you breathe too deeply, even once, they'll think you're awake. And if you're awake, it means you want to see. And if you want to see, then they'll show you. I saw, now I don't sleep. 13 nights, I'll return soon. Lighthouse, you copy a massive supercell is heading towards the harbor. We barely made it out. Please notify all authorities. Tomorrow is going to be rough. Request a navigation chart from Stormbringer. Yes, yes, please. Guide us into the port. We need to haul the yacht ashore and secure it properly. Got it. Heading into port. Curious if I can text the wife. Talk to the wife. Alright, so July 7th, 1859. Still no sign of the boatman and no message from Mary. During the night, I suffered from insomnia and nightmares. Because of that, I fell asleep in the middle of my night shift. By the morning, the sea had washed ashore a sailor's body. His ship had smashed against the rocks while I slept. The villagers and I buried him by the old chapel. In his pocket, we found a copper medallion. Perhaps a talisman of some local craft. The villagers told me to take it. Trophies from wrecked ship belong to whoever finds them first. Yet I can't shake the feeling that this was my fault. I missed something, or I didn't send a signal in time. Whew, what a wind. I better get back to the city quick. Here's your delivery, keeper, and I'll be on my way. Hope you're not starving out here. Here's your payment for the past 2 days. Alright, keeper, I'll head back up before the storm hits. They say it's gonna be a strong one. And I'd rather sit it out in my warm fireplace at home, not here in the village. The locals don't seem much like people anymore. They're snarling, groaning, locking themselves in, shutters closed, but you can feel their eyes watching through the cracked doors. It's enough to freeze the blood in your veins. Be careful with them. Need anything before I head out? Show what you got. Take all the food I can. Alright, that's all we got. Alright, let's go through everything else. Turn light on. Weird, the villagers have gathered in a circle around the village. What is happening? Nothing going on in the forest. Lighthouse, come in. This is Blackport Port. Lighthouse, do you read me? Hear you loud and clear. Right, good. You probably heard by now that Chief is dead. I'm covering his shift. If I got it right, I'll be checking the paperwork you send. Night's almost here. Turn the light lamp on and let's get to work. What happened? They found his body in the control room this morning, covered in blisters as if he'd been boiled alive. No one knows what happened. Seems like it's connected to the anomalies in the dark. Yeah, it's about the missing people. The scientists finally made the statement. We're here to take a look, but you're out there at the lighthouse. I bet you darkness won't reach you. I'll get to it. All right. I'll get everything set up on my end too. The port is ready to receive ships in emergency conditions. All right, making sure everything is on and good. Yeah, looks good. Up, there was one there. Quick once over before I call the family. Come in. Static. Anyone home? Oh, honey, sorry. I was putting the little one in bed and fell asleep with her. We walked all over the city yesterday and then just collapsed from exhaustion at home. Her finger's still holding. I don't know what to do. Maybe you should go back to the doctor? Where would I find the strength to keep running back and forth, especially with a feverish child? I wish my parents weren't stuck in New York. I'll think about it tomorrow, darling. I'd better get some sleep. In case I love you both. Okay. What a sound. Lighthouse, come in. Sending instructions from the rescue services. All restrictions on ships are lifted. There will be a lot of them tonight. Okay, guide ships to any available port. If a crew is injured, guide the vessel to Mystic Point. Ships with technical issues should be sent to Coast Guard and Deep Creek. Fines have been canceled. Bonuses rewarded for guiding ships correctly. Okay. Ships with technical... Okay, I just read all that. And the quarantine zone is canceled. We'll figure something out the harbor. Rather than leaving the ships out to sea. Alright, good luck, Keeper. Good luck to us, Keeper. The ships out there are really counting on us. Let's not let them down. Let the storm rage. It's a magical time. Time for us to see what you're made of. How many ships do you think will perish tonight? How many will crash on the rocks, be swallowed by the waves? Do you want to stop it? And what we demand in return? Your faith, of course, and a small sacrifice. Bring me 3 ships. Just 3 ships, and I will end this storm. And then I'll have to feed you everyone else, sacrifice a few, and you'll save the rest. Otherwise, I'll come for you first, and then for everyone else. What will happen to them? The darkness will embrace them. The darkness will be satisfied. It will release the harbor. 3 ships. I am waiting. Sorry for the late night visit, Deputy Tides. How can I help you, officer? It's nothing urgent. I didn't know where else to go. The locals, something's wrong with them. They've grown more aggressive, more withdrawn. Especially after Jackie died, they gathered by the sea and sang these strange songs. What's going on in the village? Ever since the incident with Jackie, the elder hasn't been himself. He gathered the villagers and performed some kind of ritual by the sea. Then at sunset, the elder outfitted a ship and sailed into the open ocean. I feel like they're watching me. Yes, I've noticed that too. Do you have a weapon yet? Or you should get one. I don't like what's happening on this island. Is there anything I can do? Keep an eye on the Seakeeper. The elder sailed straight into the heart of the storm with 10 villagers. It's utter madness, but he might be trying to attack the research station. If the elder's ship arrives and requests navigation, contact me. I'll try to figure out what this sea cult is all about. Not all the villagers have lost their minds. The pastor is frightened, and a few others are too. I need to get to the bottom of this. Goodbye, Keeper. Oh, purple light. Is that the fisherman? Looks like he made someone in the village really mad. Well, there goes my guy for feeding me food. I didn't actually eat at all, by the way. Alright, help us. Get us to the harbor now. Okay. We need medics fast. Okay, so medics. They need... Instructions received. Heading to port. Thanks for the help. Sorry, emergency warning. A service storm is approaching. Stay indoors. Avoid quit lying. Okay. If you're now on Route 7, do not stop between the two reflective signs at mile 171. Okay. I'm waiting, yes. Nurse. Keeper, is that you? Anything new about the Elder? Nothing else so far. Okay, if anything comes up, I'll be on this frequency. Case 749. Alright. Oh, God, give me the damn ship. Yeah, I know ship's waiting for my signal, and I'm trying to get a hold of him. Annoying. Lighthouse, it's me, Courier. Looks like this is my final run. I got lost between the islands and was pulled out into the sea. I see the lighthouse, but I can't figure out how to reach it. Say a kind word for me, Keeper. I think this is the end. Send me the form, I'll guide you back. Why should I live? I've got no one. I'm alone. No family, no nothing. And the world's going mad anyway. No one will cry for me. Everyone got their own problems. Well then, so long, Keeper. Send... You giving up that easy? What can I even do? Even with the form, how would I get to shore through waves like this? Oh. Let's see the form now. Oh, you're stubborn. I'll give you that. All right. Give him to me. A man with no roots, no family, no past, no future. End his suffering. Here, keeper, sending my coordinates. Okay. I'm going to actually send him to the correct harbor. Receiving coordinates. Thank you, keeper. Let's see, the sea pirate revealing a black god made of wires and teeth. We ran, but his thoughts pierced our minds like needles. Alright, do I need to... Yep. You would, of course. Yeah, I know. Alright, we got... Please respond. Hurry, get us to port before the ship breaks apart. We're going to Marshport. That's where they want to go to. Where are they? Following your guidance. Please, never lose hope, never doubt, never tire, and never become discouraged. Do not be afraid. Lighthouse, come in. I hope you liked my previous gift. Believe me, I can be very generous. Do me another favor. You want me to smuggle drugs? Just hear me out. Yeah, I'll be entering the port, Luminaria. You need to make sure that the yacht doesn't reach port. This is a very important request, keeper. If you fulfill it, I'll be very generous. If not, you'll quickly learn it's better not to cross me. How convenient, haha. Who's on the ship? Enough with the questions. Just do what I say, and you'll live a life of comfort. If not, you'll be in the meeting the ocean floor very, very soon. I gotta take care of this. Take care of the house. Turn on. So now I'm a mix here. Alright, parts of the smoke. City saw something by the roadside. It blinked and that was it. The car's empty, but engine's around. Door slammed. Cabin's cold. You hear someone sit down next to me, but no one's there. Please don't stop here. Just keep driving. This is research station. It is attack us. Do not send. I have to go. Now come on, I see essentials. No time. I must hurry. Next. I'm sorry. I think I'm lost. The bitch is down the hill here. Did something happen? I don't remember. I was at home alone, then all of a sudden I was in the forest. I wandered around, it was so dark and damp, I cried, then I saw a light and I followed it. And now, here I am, standing before you. Do you need any help? I'm sorry, please, the lighthouse saved me, led me out of the forest. Can I stay here until morning? I'm not allowed to let him in. Please, this is an emergency. I'm afraid I'll get lost in the night again, and promise I'll stay quiet and out of your way. Otherwise, I'll just sit by the door. Fine, come in. I'll stay until morning and then leave immediately. I know I shouldn't, but I am. fine. Okay. Another ship up. Respond. Sandport. You don't have Sandport, so we're gonna go Marshport's all we got. Copy that, proceeding along your course. Okay, got that. Same kind of response we've had for a while. Alright, oh, I've heard this already. This is Bethel Pluto. Do you copy? Pluto, you again? Apologies, I think we've managed to fix it. Our electronics are acting up. This is Captain Z. We made it through the passing storm requesting navigation to port. What am I supposed to do with you? Please give us navigation to port. Or to someone who can assist us. We'll sort things out once we're ashore. Alright, he wants to go to... The darkness can kiss it. Proceeding to port. Thanks for the navigation. That's a lovely sound I'm hearing. Alright, fine. You know, I had those on there for a reason. They're decorative. I don't care if you don't like the art. Okay, you're here. Do I need to talk to you? Okay. Really? I don't need your sizzling. Oh, you're kidding. Enough out of you. Alright, so this is turned off. And rotation's off. Yeah. Oh, this is Drake. Okay, hi Drake. This is the sole survivor from the Isle, whatever. Come on. That's it. Give him to me. You'll get a gift from the dawn and satisfy the darkness. Lighthouse, please. I need a root. What did you find? This ember, it's not some clever chemical trick. It's something organic. They're extracting it from... Ah, damn. It's just... Get me to shore. This is critical. I've been offered a deal to send your yacht to its death. Of course, they're ahead of me. Keeper, that's what I've seen. We have to stop this. I'm completely in your hands. Who have you crossed? It's an entire syndicate. They've taken over an island far out to sea. Damn, I need to reach the people. You know, you are going to Deep Creek, and I am going to let you go because chaotic. I like it. Thanks for the coordinates. I hope we still have them. Have time to stop them. All right. Everything's running. I don't see a boat out there anymore. There's a boat. There's a boat. And he's still there. He's hanging out. Alright, Keeper, let's see, we're looking for a rescue vessel to Marshport. I've never seen the storm like this to come around here. Guide us to port. Thank you, Lighthouse. We're on our way. Lights the harbor in sight. It's a hum waves replaced by light song. High-pitched sound piercing the mind. I warned you, but you didn't listen, and now the storm has brought them. Who's this? The harbinger of death. Death, death, death. I'm disappointed in you. You're not worthy, pathetic, useless. The power is in your hands and you refuse to take it. You've got nothing to offer me. Don't you want to know what happened to your family? Don't you want to save them? What you have is not just a lamp, not just a tower on a rotting island, but you reject this power. The means the lighthouse will simply devour you. Get ready. Can you show me? You think you can convince me you've changed? That you're finally ready to listen? Come to me. Prove you're ready. You must wanted to know what happened to the old keeper. This is his journal, the second part of what you've already read. Now it's yours. I've started a new diary. I tried several times to write or draw something in the old one, but every time it turned out to be nonsense and I tore out the pages. Trying to understand where my family is, I almost abandoned the lighthouse. I'm getting restless here. Only when I have my sea charm nearby do my thoughts come together with clarity. I still have friends in Blackport, so I write them a few letters. Mainly they can help me find my family. You're the keeper, ain't you? My darling wife says she spent the night at the lighthouse. Or daring. Correct. Thank you, kind soul. I have no idea how she ended up in the forest. My thanks. But I've got a gift for you. Here, some game. Caught it myself, skinned it myself, all for you. Listen, if you need anything at all, by nightfall I can sell it to you for a good price. I got 500 something. Okay, what do we got? I'm gonna do Dreamcatcher. I'm gonna go Smoked Shank, Smoked Shank. Alright, what's going on in the village? Don't really get it. Keeper people these days are hard to understand. And since everyone's phones and computers stopped working, it's been a mess. Didn't even end up in the forest. Who knows? I was suddenly on the far side of the island. I didn't keep an eye on her. I'll be more careful now. I come back, no one home. Door wide open. Didn't sleep all night, but now I know where to go. Just in case. Haha. That's all, thanks. Come in, Lighthouse. Hope everything's alright on your end. The storm yesterday looked like it was going to tear the whole town apart. And when that sound started, oh, let's hope this doesn't happen again. My wife isn't responding. Maybe she's just busy, you know? After the storm, folks in town have a lot to do. Don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Yes, of course. Activate the lighthouse and let's get started. I haven't checked her yet. Oop. Wrong button. Is anyone home? Family. Anyone answer me? Hello? Okay. Let's see what time is it. Oh, I haven't even eaten dinner yet. Okay, so we'll do this as a shorter stream tonight. Mainly because I gotta go eat dinner and I got an early morning tomorrow. So we'll have to redo this whole, I gotta rebuy all that stuff again when we get done, but is anybody on right now? See, who can we raid? Who do we want to raid? See, Bird's on, Azvidi's on, Entwin's on, Chelzor's on. Let's see here, Tetra's on. We'll raid Azvidi. Why not? So, thank you everybody for watching. We're going to raid Azvidi here. She's playing Helldivers 2. She's a fun one to watch. So, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for being here and come and gone. I do appreciate it. If you're watching later on Twitch or YouTube, your views are greatly appreciated. Tomorrow, no idea if we're going to even be on. Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of up in the air. Usually I don't, but sometimes I do. Wednesday, we'll see you all back here at about 6:30 or 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time for Witcher Wednesday. So, thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you being here. Get this raid going. And I will see you all later. Everybody have a good night. Bye now.